The top 5 reasons to love and live in Wichita. This is Steve Myers with Urban Cool Homes, and I want to talk about the top 5 reasons that I love and live in Wichita, and I think, they're going to be definitely good options for you as well. So the first one is the ability to get around town really quickly. So the nice thing about Wichita is whether you're east side, west side, south side, north side, or even in one of the nice suburbs that we have, it's really easy to get from one side of town to another. So for example, if you're out on the west side and you want to go have dinner on the east side, it's just relatively like a 20 to 30 minute drive. Super easy, not a lot of traffic. So you have the whole city at your disposal to kind of move around town. So it allows you a lot of different options. So it doesn't fully matter on exactly where you live if you want to enjoy the sports arena, or want to go to a concert, or you want to go to one of the parks that are on the edges of town, or just kind of whatever you want to do. It's completely just quickly at a quick drive, easy commute. So that same thing goes for work as well. So if you work on one part of town, you don't necessarily have to move to the other side of town to make that work. You can easily live on the east side, work on the west side, or vice versa. So it really allows a lot of flexibility in that regard. So the second reason that I love and decided to live in Wichita is the low cost of living. So the low cost of living in Wichita is really nice because it allows, you don't have to spend all your money on rent or your house payment. You have the options to travel around the country. You have the option to, go to the concerts, go to the events, decide to get that extra nice car, or get what luxuries you're into. You have that flexibility here because the cost of living is so low. With our rent prices and our home prices, we're well below the average in the United States, but yet some of the things like concerts and items and dinners and stuff like that are still relatively low compared to our larger city counterparts. So it really allows us a lot of the flexibility in that regard, and just allows you to have a lot of options, as well as just traveling around the country and enjoying what those cities have to offer in that. So then number 3 reason why I love and live in Wichita is it is a great area to start a business. It's for entrepreneurs. Just obviously with the low cost of living that we do have, that we talked about earlier, and roll in that we have a large talent pool, we have an educated workforce, we have several colleges in the area. You really have a lot of talent that you can draw from, and obviously it doesn't take a lot for if you're a startup business to have to pay your bills, because you're not paying high rents, you're not paying high living expenses, and then also like the resources around you, they're affordable. Like they're either renting equipment or leasing space or whatever it is. It's all really affordable to do, so you can really be in a position to start your business and grow your business. And also, we are known as a test market for a lot of franchises and a lot of restaurants, so a lot of businesses will come here because Wichita does have a lot of disposable income because the price of living is so low. So that allows us to really be able to it really allows them to be able to test those businesses to make sure that they can actually survive on a national scale when you get into other markets that don't have the financial flexibility that we do here. The 4th reason that I love and live in Wichita is there is a large variety of restaurants, breweries, and coffee shops, which are just some of my favorite things, and obviously a lot of people really enjoy those things. I mean, that's one of the things that would really draw you to an area. So with our diverse kind of background here, we have a lot of variety of restaurants. We have barbecue, Thai, Italian, Chinese. We have a lot of Lebanese food, really great Lebanese food. We have a lot of local breweries that actually rank on a national level, that have a really great atmosphere, really great vibe. And we have a lot of coffee shops, especially around our urban areas. We have, fantastic coffee shops that have really good coffees, pastries, kind of all, and obviously just, really good energy about them. So that's one of the things I love the most, is that, there's a lot of really good restaurants around here and a lot of really good places to go to that I can, spend my money, that, since the cost of living is lower, that I have the flexibility to be able to do that and to really be able to enjoy. So that's my fourth reason why I love and live in Wichita. So my fifth reason that I love and live in Wichita is really my favorite, and it's something that, I don't really think about a lot, but you kind of have the opportunity to pick what lifestyle you want in Wichita. Whether you decide to live in a downtown loft and kind of, not really use your car and walk around town and hitting all the different spots, whether it's restaurants, coffee shops, breweries, or whether you want to live on a 10-acre lot, grow some crops, or have some livestock, whatever that is, it's all relatively quickly available to you, and you can kind of pick that lifestyle. If you want to have that suburb life with a nice big house, with a pool and all that, that's available to you, and it's all relatively affordable. So you can kind of build that lifestyle and design it the way you want to do it, and that's really awesome. So a lot of places you don't have that opportunity. The cost of living to live downtown is so expensive. We could take College Hill, for example. You can buy a house there for $200,000, but in other markets like Denver, LA, Texas and Dallas or whatever, you're talking about $1 million plus for those houses. So if you do that, if you spend that money, then you're not going to be able to live that lifestyle of being able to enjoy all those businesses around it. And it's obviously something that you're going to have to be a top earner for, and not really have the flexibility as like, oh, I'm a young professional, I can actually afford that environment here. So we actually get a lot of people coming here from other larger cities that kind of want that lifestyle and see that it's relatively affordable, as well as just like we have a lot of people that come here that want to buy on some land and just enjoy, living, having acreage and being able to do what you want with the land, whether it's, like I said, have livestock, grow crops, or just have space. So that's really my favorite reason why I live in Wichita. So awesome thing is, at some point, right now I'm living in College Hill and living that urban life, but at some point I could easily sell my house and go live in Sandcrest and have a boat and kind of live that boat lifestyle, that lake lifestyle, or I could just sell it and then go buy that 10-acre lot and build a home and just really live that like kind of, country lifestyle. So I don't see myself doing that, but I know a lot of people do. So anyway, those are my top 5 reasons why I love and live in Wichita.
Yo, let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for you.